If the Democrats under any administration, Biden, Obama, Clinton, were participating in the active cover-up of a blackmail pedo ring involving billionaire customers, moral, sound, rational people would have and did expose it. How is it when a Republican administration engages in the same sick, disgusting, corrupt, overt criminal activity, the Republicans got nothing to say about it except for words of defense? Check this out and tape your mouth shut, because it's going to want to fall on the desk.
Their party continues to hit all-time historic lows in poll after poll after poll, and many of you have reported on that.
In case you missed the first part of it, he's saying the Democrat Party has reached record number lows according to the polls. So he's talking about the Democrats.
These are objective facts. They're utterly lost as a party, and everybody can see it. So what are they doing? They see a shiny object, and they latch onto it. Democrats did not say one word about the Epstein files for the entire Biden presidency.
That's true. And what does that make them? That makes them complicit in a pedo blackmail ring cover-up defending billionaire donors who fund the Democrats. Now you're doing the exact same thing, condemning the Democrats who are now exposing you for doing the exact same thing the Democrat ruling class was doing. How is saying this a win for you?
They had all the files in the Biden DOJ. They didn't say. Democrats did not say one word about the Epstein files for the entire Biden presidency. They had all the files in the Biden DOJ. They didn't say a word about it. 4 years, not a word. And suddenly now they somehow convince themselves that the Epstein files will be damaging to President Trump and Republicans in some way that they've imagined.
They will be. And if they weren't, you would be disclosing them. You have no reason not to.
And so they feign outrage.
Let's be clear. Democrats don't care about transparency or accountability in this matter.
That's true. And neither do you. It's two wings of the same bird of prey. And that freaking vulture, that stinking, disgusting, walking dead vulture is always swooping around looking for some dead body to pick the rest of the meat off of. And by the way, the public, you and me, we're the dead bodies. We're the suckers. We're the ones they're trying to gaslight. Democrats are doing it. Republicans are doing it. And yeah, there's a whole lot of virtue signaling on Team Blue right now, but there's a whole lot of obfuscating and obstructing of justice happening on Team Red. Come on. What the hell is going on with our Matrix timeline?
The evidence we've gathered does not implicate President Trump in any way. Public reporting, survivor testimony, and official documents show that Bill Clinton had far closer ties to Epstein.
Wait, it implicates Bill? Then you definitely want to release the file, because that'll put that guy in prison, right? And by the way, wait, what file? I thought it was a Democrat hoax. Hoaxes aren't real. But now you're saying there actually is a file that implicates at least Bill Clinton, and you're still not going to release him to the public? I mean, Bill and Hillary Clinton are at large right now. They could be put in a cage, separated from a public that they're actually harming. What insanity is this? But wait, howdy doody Mike Johnson is not done with the hypocrisy.
Ladies who've come forward, they estimate there may be as many as 1,000 young women who were subjected to these heinous crimes. And many of them have chosen not to come forward and show their faces and reveal their names because it would compound the harm that they've already suffered. And so we want to protect those people. That's the sum total of all of this. That's our responsibility. And short of that, we want maximum transparency. And that is exactly what the American people are getting right now.
You know what he just engaged in, right? A false dichotomy, a false choice, the illusion of choice. Okay, we only have two choices here. If we release the files, we will inflict harm anew on the victims who just want to put this behind them. But if we hide the files, then we save them from all that suffering and that shame and that public scrutiny and turmoil. How about redact the names, obscure the faces, Release the documents and files, and let's bring the guilty to justice. They really think Team MAGA is this stupid. And I gotta say, the way Team MAGA is acting is, in my opinion, willfully ignorant. They don't want to see that their king has no clothes, and they want to convince you that he's not an obese, power-tripping, psychopathic parasite, just like the Democrats are. Even Joe Rogan sees it, and he's willing to continue to make justifications for the cover-up.
Or the Epstein files is a hoax.
Bro, the fucking Epstein thing is just...
Nothing but a hoax!
It's just, I don't even understand.
They're making fun of this. There's nothing to make fun here. Everybody knows it's not a hoax. Everybody knows there's a ton of victims. Everybody knows there's a large number of sicko billionaires out there who abuse their power by taking advantage of the weakest among us as they remain in bed with the political parasites who are cutting them subsidies, making deals on contracts, giving them tax breaks, making the public pay for it. I mean, we've got AI data centers moving into large swaths of areas, sucking down the power, sucking down the water in the communities, and making those communities pay for it, when we all pretty much know that the AI data centers are going to be used and weaponized against the very people who are forced to fund the technology. But Joe Rogan's not done yet.
I don't get it. It is the easiest political victory. Like if you just
It is,
do
but
it
it isn't.
You don't get it? You don't get that Donald Trump is just a puppet dangling from banker strings, and he has skeletons in his closet that he wants to continue to hide, and he's using the DOJ and his entire administration, including Kash Patel from the FBI and Dan Bongino, to cover up this blackmail pedo ring that he is involved with, which means he's also protecting the Democrat perverts who are also involved in this. What part don't you get? And how are you going to justify this, Joe?
It's a thing.
Yeah.
I'm not supporting anything. Just be really clear, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
But if you have relationships with all these insanely wealthy people that are going to be
Hurt by this?
severely impacted by this, like this is the ultimate political football. Because I don't know what the numbers are. I don't know who the people are, but I've heard things.
Yeah, you've heard things? I'm sure you've heard things. I mean, you're making tens of hundreds of millions of dollars every year. You're one of the elitists. If you heard things, maybe you could possibly share some of the things you heard. Help a brother out. Help the American people out. And do we really care about hurting all of these powerful people who've lived their lives with a golden spoon sticking out of their mouths as the political parasites continue to scratch their backs and pad their frickin' pockets?
Those things are true. You're dealing with some of the most powerful people in the world, some of the wealthiest people
They gotta go
in the
down.
world.
Yeah, Joe, there are powerful people, powerfully rich people that Trump won't say a damn thing about, that Biden was silent about, that Obama wouldn't dare expose, that Clinton didn't say anything about, or Reagan or any of them. Why? Because the true power brokers, the ones who really have the ring of power, firmly planted on the control panel of the United States, which, by the way, is the Title 28, Section 3002 federal corporation. Those power brokers are the ones who are in control. One of the things those puppets do for the power brokers is they remain silent and don't expose the power brokers. They don't expose their perversions, their corruptions, their manipulations, their psychological operations. They don't reveal the social engineers that are in control of the show of manipulating our minds, because they are the ones who are in control. They control the money. They control the money supply. They control the issuance and value of that currency, and therefore control every human being who trades with that currency. So Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Barack Obama, Reagan, I don't care, name the president. They will not say anything. They will not speak above their breath in condemnation of these powerful, wealthy men. Which brings us to the words of one of those puppets who were controlled by those powerful men, Woodrow Wilson, who, with a signature brought the Federal Reserve international banking cartel online, which destroyed the entire country. He said, "Since I entered politics, I have chiefly had men's views confided to me privately. Some of the biggest men in the United States in the field of commerce and manufacture are afraid of somebody, are afraid of something. They know that there is a power somewhere so organized, so subtle, so watchful, so interlocked, so complete, so pervasive that they had better not speak above their breath when they speak in condemnation of it." And those are the power brokers that Joe is covering up. Those are the trillionaire psychopaths that Mike Johnson won't speak of. And that one fact alone, and there are way more facts, but that one fact alone tells you how much we're down the sewer pit in the cesspool of what is called the United States of America. And so basically, it's up to you and me, my fellow Americans, to get the truth out and expose the lies. Truth is the new hate speech. Truth is the first casualty in any war, and truth is treason in the empire of lies. And just as seriously, lies are treason in the empire of truth. Let's start building the empire of truth. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to support this channel, you can do it for free. Just like this video, share this video with everybody you know, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon. If you want to support the channel further, grab a shirt, become a channel member. But more importantly, let's just get the truth out there. Let's live truthfully. Let's live righteous lives. And let's be blazing light in this dark world. I'll see you in the next video.